and this is CoCo Wade. The audience and I have just watched episode 1 of Audacity of Host, Motown Maurice's docuseries, and we're going to talk about it. So I would love for you guys to give a round of applause for 2 members of the Bout It Boys of '98. So you know we're going to jump into this, right? So let's talk about it. Your immediate reactions. We've watched episode 1. Tell me what your thoughts are. I'd like to hear from each of you about what you think about Audacity of Host episode 1. What's your thinking?
I mean, I'm excited for more. I mean, I can't wait because they really got into the Motown Maurice relationship. I got to see, you know, the strength of Mr. St. Louis and raising his children, especially his daughters, to, you know, reach great heights. And so, and I got to see the stuff behind it as to why Marie couldn't hang out and why is Motown always by himself. So that's what I saw. So.
Edwin, that's a deep perspective. So let's jump into it. Ike, I want to know what your reaction was to episode 1. Fill us in.
It was kind of neat. Like that's so much I didn't know. I didn't even know she had that many siblings.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
All I knew was Julie. That was it. But it was kind of neat, like to see some of the behind the scenes stuff and stuff I didn't know. You know, I was a little bit of the wild one of the bunch. So like, I just didn't know all that stuff and like, you know, I don't know, like I was with them, but like away at the same time. I came from a different school.
Okay.
When I showed up, it was like, I came later than them. They all grew up together and stuff, and I came on a little bit later and everything.
Yeah. So I got to ask you guys, did they really call Motown Pimp?
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody did. Yeah.
You know, before episode 1, you could have never, ever told me that. You know, and to hear it from you and to see it in episode 1, I mean, I mean, he lived up to it with the style, I would say, the style, you know, of the pimp. But then there's more. I mean, what was that all about?
Oh, I just remember it was Adventure Island. It was Memorial Day, and everybody, I don't know if they do it still, but back in the day, everybody would go to Adventure Island on Memorial Day. And so we were all, you know, our little crew, we went all out there. And they just started calling him Pimp, and he just started putting himself off that he was the pimp. And all this other stuff. You know, and the girls were trying to make fun of him. Oh, you're not a pimp. You're a simp. You're a wimp. And they tried to, you know, make fun of it that way. But, you know, ever since then, I just remember since we went to Adventure Island, it stuck.
Yeah.
So it was Pimp.
And since I have your attention, Edwin, were you one of Motown's college roommates?
Yes, I was.
Let's talk about that.
Oh, okay, let's go.
What was it like being a roommate? And how long did you end up rooming with him?
It was about, I would say we lived together for about 3 years.
Oh, wow.
After the Bout It Boys of '98, it was just me, Motown, and Diedrich, and we were 3 deep. Okay. And so it was kind of an offshoot of the Bout It Boys of '98. So kind of Tallahassee style. But yeah, it was a pretty good experience. You know, I remember the first time our first night there, we had Papa John's because we didn't have any food. That's good. And so it was Papa John's, ramen noodles, and whatever Marie cooked. So. Okay.
Speaking of, Ike, did Motown talk about Marie all the time?
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah, because especially on the way to school, I guess, like, he was definitely into her. Like, that I don't know. I thought they was going to be together forever, you know, so he did. Like,
yes,
he was
indeed.
Into her.
Yes, indeed.
He never had it was all about Marie when we was in school.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah. And I heard you and Motown were very close. You played 3 sports together.
We did. Yeah. Well, some of them he didn't play, but he was on the team. But Motown, I don't know what it is. If he get his mind made up, like, he gonna do it.
Oh.
He used to be slow. He couldn't catch the ice cream truck we ran back. He was slow, and I don't know what he did all summer. He was training and all that.
Yes.
Next thing you know, he came back the next year. He beat me. I was like, what is going on here?
Wow.
I thought it was a fluke.
Persistence.
Then we went to the state track meet, and he was like a starter on the state track meet. Like,
look
he
at
did the thing.
Growth.
And then same thing like basketball. He was terrible. But by the time we got to the senior year, he was on the team doing his thing. So it's amazing, like, the work ethic.
I love it. And that speaks to Motown's character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, was he your personal driver?
You can call it that, but I just thought we rode to school together.
Okay.
I didn't have a car. He had a car.
Bam.
By me, we
That's
was cool. Like we was like, let's do it, you know. So he had a car. He called it the Dodge. You know? And he drove like Miss Daisy, like she was driving Daisy. But we got to school, you know. We was late most days because of him, but we still got there.
Oh my!
You know, before the first bell and everything, we missed breakfast.
Oh wow!
But he had a solution for that.
What was that?
Chick-fil-A before anybody knew about it. We talking about way back in the day.
Okay.
He got these coupons. Like, what is Chick-fil-A? I don't know about no Chick-fil-A. But he was like, man, just trust me, it's good. I don't know where he used to get them from. Mostly like people's door, but like it was these coupons they would get. Some people would throw them away, but he'd dig them out of the trash.
Yeah.
And we could literally every day get a free breakfast chicken filet thing.
Wow.
We used to tear them up.
Oh my! I just got one more question for you both. Okay, so I want to know what's your prediction. All right, do you think there's still hope for Motown in Marie?
Oh, there's hope. Yes.
Yeah.
Just the look in Marie's eyes on that the documentary, the fact that Motown even put a documentary together to talk about their relationship, that shows me right there that there's something there and there's hope.
Ike.
That's a big question. I don't know.
I know it's packed, that question.
It is.
Yeah. What do you think though?
I don't know.
There has to be a thought.
There's a thought, but like, man.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I thought they would never break up. So like, I don't know anything.
You know what? That's a good perception.
When they broke up, I was like, what?
Yeah, and you thought you knew.
But no, I was like, hey, they're gonna get right back together. And it's like they didn't. So I was like, man, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's uncharted territory for me. I don't know.
I see. And I respect that. I totally respect. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. I really appreciate it. And I'd like you guys to know we appreciate you as well. For more information about Audacity of Host and or streaming options, be sure to go to www.motownmaurice.com.